Hi, my name is Josh Ybarra, and I am a teacher at Medicine Lodge High School in Medicine Lodge, Kansas. Um, I am also a coach. I coach high school football and high school boys basketball. I've been the head football coach for 5, going on 6 years now, and the head basketball coach for 4, going on 5 years now. I enjoy coaching. I've coached other sports at other schools, anything from baseball to volleyball. I've worked with both boys, girls. I've coached middle school sports. It's been a fun, I guess 11 years now of coaching. But as far as in the school, other responsibilities, freshman class sponsor. I help out with what we have an 8th grade camp out. Our middle school and high school are combined, so I help with that, which is a very fun experience. And anything and everything that can be or that I can help with, I try and help with. Our school is small. We are a small community, and so we try and help each other out as much as possible. Who has had the most influence on my life? I would have to say my family, for my parents and their hard work, raising not only myself but my 2 sisters. We grew up in a house where we were loved and cared for, and that was very important. My grandparents, all 4 of them, who are all still alive today, and I thank God for that every day, because they're great and they've been a huge influence on me. Their hard work is second to none. They've taught me a lot of things, both my parents and my grandparents, how to work hard, how to stick with things, that, the small things you kind of got to overlook, and as far as the small bad things, you got to just kind of move past those and, kind of smile and turn the other cheek. But, the other small things, you really got to savor, moments with your family, moments with your friends. Those are very important. Results of my personality test. I agreed with them for the most part. The only one that I was kind of maybe not 100% in agreement with was the bottom one. It was fairly low, which kind of said that I wasn't open to trying new things. I kind of interpreted it that way, and I am fairly open to that, but I also agree with it a little bit, because I am pretty conventional, and I can see based on my answers where they would have come up with that. The rest of it I agreed with. I am somewhat of an introvert, so that score was a little low, but I will, once I get to know people, I open up pretty easily. The agreeableness, I scored high on that, and I would have to say that that's pretty accurate. As far as being an optimist, I've gotten better over the years. I think early in my teaching career, or maybe even before that, I was growing up in high school and even in college, I might have been more of a realist more than I was an optimist. And I feel like now I've become more of an optimist at times. But I would say I agree with it for the most part. 2 leadership theories that I felt I most aligned with were democratic and situational. I agreed with a lot of the other ones, but these were the 2 that I really felt fit me the most. Democratic really plays into my coaching style. I have 3 assistant football coaches, and we all have different responsibilities. I'm not one of those coaches that basically tries to take everything on and tell them what to do. I don't want yes men as assistants. I want guys who are going to challenge my thinking. I don't want just one way of doing things. I want 4 different ways of doing things, and let's find the best way for our kids. I feel like that has helped us become a better team, as well as a better coaching staff. It keeps your coaches involved. It makes them feel more of a part of it. I've worked for coaches in the past where it was the opposite, and it just didn't work for me. I like feeling like I am a part of the decision making, and that's what I try and do with my assistants. We even try and bring the kids in on some of the decisions, depending on the magnitude of the decision. We don't want to bring them in on something that is a very, very big decision just because of the consequences. But if there's something with the team, we want to make sure that they're a part of that. As far as the situational side of things, once again, I've coached both boys and girls. I've coached junior high, I've coached high school. Teaching wise, I've taught freshmen all the way through seniors. I've had certain classes that liked certain teaching styles and others that like different teaching styles. And I feel like if you're not able to adapt to the situation, you're going to put yourself and your kids in a position to not succeed as well as maybe they could have. This year I'm trying project-based learning in my classroom because I feel like this is the style of teaching that we should be doing, and we're going to see how it goes. It's a little hard for me to let go of those reins, which shows that whole conventionalism, I guess, but I believe that this is something that should, if it's done right, allow the kids to dictate how they learn. So, but I'm always willing to adapt. I feel like I've worked hard in helping not only my students but my assistant coaches and anybody I've ever worked with understand what I want and adapt to what I want. So, and not just what I want, but what they want. But anyway, I feel like these two, I feel like the personality test and my theories both kind of align. I am agreeable. I do work well with others. I think democratic plays into that a lot. So anyway, that's me, and just looking forward to learning a lot this year in this class. Thanks.